Hello, God bless you. I celebrate you. Congratulations, you made it to the end of 2024. Um, Today is the 31st of December 2024. And obviously, God has kept you, He has preserved you, He has preserved me, and He has successfully brought us to the end of 2024. Just like yesterday, we welcomed and celebrated 2024. We shouted Happy New Year. And here we are, it is gone like it never came. And yet again, we are on the brink of another brand new year. We are hopeful and we are trusting God to be great and amazing. Okay, what would you say about 2024? And what would you do differently in 2025? Those are the two questions I'd like us to look into. What would you say about 2024? And what would you do differently in 2025? Or if you have, or you're opportune, right? You're opportune to have some parts of 2024 over again. What would you do differently? For me, 2024 was a year of grace. 2024 was a year of favor. It was a blessed year, a year of multiple blessings, beautiful opportunities. It was filled with turbulence though. So much turbulence like I've never experienced. Challenges here and there. In all, it was a great year regardless. God came through. It was a great year. It was an amazing year. And I'm thankful for all the blessings. I'm thankful for all the open doors. God truly is a faithful God. If it wasn't the same for you, if it wasn't such a great year, perhaps you had some dreams and expectations that did not come true. I have a word for you. Do not lose your faith. Do not lose your faith. In my journey with God, I have learned a lot, and I would like to share just three things I've learned. I've learned a lot in my journey with God. Personally, I have learned to not only trust God, but also trust in His timing. A lot of believers trust God, but most of us do not trust His timing. When it seems like He's delaying, we start to get worried, we start to think of other options. By revelation, you trust God. Not just because the Bible says trust God, but you have owned it, you have grown into it. But trusting in His timing is a totally different and an entirely different thing. A lot of us do not trust in God's timing. But I've learned to trust in His timing. If it's not coming, I am still positive and excited that He knows when it is best for me, and it will come in His time. Most times we ask for things that we are not ready for, that when it comes we cannot handle them, when it comes we cannot manage them. Okay, so let's trust in the timing of God. It has been said that He comes late when He wants to come big. All right, so it's important as believers we not only learn to trust God, but also learn to trust in His timing. Secondly, I have learned to trust in God's choices for me. I have learned to trust in God's choices for me, not just my choice, but His choices. God knows you more than you know yourself. He knows your past, your today, your tomorrow. You don't know anything about your tomorrow, like you don't know anything about your tomorrow, but God, who knows the end from the beginning, He knows your tomorrow. So He knows what's best for you. So His choices are always better. A lot of times we ask for things we want, but God will not just give you what you want. He will give you what you need. He will give you what is necessary for you, for your future, for your tomorrow. So I've learned to trust in God's choices. So if I say, oh God, I need a job, and then He gives me a business opportunity, so long as I know it's coming from God, I trust in His choice more than my own. If you're trusting God for a business and then He gives you a job, His choice is always better. I trust in His choices. We must learn to trust in God's choices. A lot of persons have asked for things that will destroy them. So many persons have gotten things with their own money that destroyed them, that ended up destroying them. So God's choices are better for us than our choices, because you don't even know anything about your tomorrow. That thing you desire so much, you don't know what it will turn out to be tomorrow. But the God who sees your tomorrow knows a better choice for you. So I've learned to not only trust God, but to trust in His timing and in His choices. For me, thirdly, I have learned that when it seems like God is delaying, He's probably preparing me for the testimony. Most times we ask for things, we're not ready for things we cannot handle. He's probably preparing me for the testimony. Not like He has said, no, I won't give you, but He's probably saying, hold on. He's probably saying, wait, I will give you this, but you're not ready for it. And then He's preparing you for it. Okay? So when it seems like He's not fixing the situation, He's probably using the situation to fix you. So we must always trust God. Above all, do not lose your faith. No matter how long it takes, no matter how long it seems like it's delaying, do not lose your faith. If the devil cannot steal your faith, the devil cannot steal your testimony. If the devil cannot steal your faith, the devil cannot steal your testimony. So this whole question is, what would you do differently in 2025? Or if you're opportunity to have some part of 2024 over again, what would you do differently? For me, what I'll do differently in 2025 is that I'll be more loving to myself. I'll be more loving to myself. A lot of us don't know how to love ourselves, and that's why we find it difficult to show genuine love to other people. You see, you cannot show genuine love to others when you have not practiced it on yourself first. It is from the abundance of self-love, from the abundance of self-love, that you extend that genuine love to others. Because you can't have fake love for yourself. So if you're going to love yourself, you're going to love yourself genuinely. So the abundance of genuine self-love is what flows from you. The Bible says that of a village shall flow rivers of living waters. Abundance of genuine self-love is what flows from you to others. So you must learn to practice genuine self-love. Let it be part of you, and then extend it to others. When you don't learn to love yourself, that's when you tend to do things to impress people, and you seek for people's validation. You lose your personality, you lose your identity. Love on yourself. So long as you are in right standing with God and yourself, every other thing will adjust. So long as you're in right standing with God and yourself, every other thing will adjust. Please tell me in the comment section what you would be doing differently in 2025, or if you have the opportunity to have some parts of 2024 over again, what would you do differently? I'd like to read, and I'd like you to share with me what you will be doing differently in 2025. Finally, before I leave, it is common for people to come up with New Year resolutions at the beginning of every year. While that is okay and fine, I always advise that you have visions for the year. This is a new year, 2025. What is your vision for the year 2025? Have you thought about it? Take a moment and reflect on 2024. What did you do to improve on yourself? What did you do to improve on your relationship with God? What did you achieve in your career, your business, your marriage, your family? And generally in your life, what did you achieve in 2024? And then, what can you do to progress from where you are now? From this level that 2024 has brought you or 2024 has left you, what would you do to progress from this point? What would you do to add value to what you achieved in 2024? What would you do to improve on who you are right now? What would you do to step yourself up to another level in life? Think about it and make that one or part of your visions for 2025. The year should not just come and go like every other year. What vision do you have for 2025? Sit down, write it down, read through over and over again. Take little steps, one after the other. And by the end of 2025, you will definitely be or become a better version of yourself. I look forward to seeing you in 2025. Nice being with you. I'll see you definitely in 2025 by the mercies of God. I am Michelle Franklin. God bless you.